Here I am, breaking into my friend's house to rob him, but I'm not stealing something from his house. No, I'm stealing his entire house. Now, why am I doing this? Well, previously on Unhappy Bean, me and a few Australians were part of a group called America, where we did a bunch of stupid things like electing a strider called Joe Stryden to be our president. However, our harmless actions were apparently so terrible that it formed a group called Against America, or AA for short. Like, really? Way to start a hate club, and I'll be damned if I ever back down to a group named after a type of battery. Their actions led to conflict and eventually ended in Joe Stryden being killed. The only current known member of Against America is this man, RAMEN 2312. So I'm getting our revenge by stealing parts of his base and rebuilding them in other places. This video went on for months longer than I thought it would, and there were so many crazy moments, so make sure to watch the whole thing. But it all started one day when I saw Ramen streaming and had an idea. Is Ramen actually here? He's streaming. Wait, I could pull up his stream and see where he is.
Emeralds. Okay. Imagine.
He's in his storage place. I can't see his name tag though, which probably means he can't see mine. Okay, what do we take? We gotta start off with something small.
Emeralds. But he's a rapper. A candy bar rapper.
Interesting.
And everyone takes a bite out of his left thigh.
What?
Let's take this. Okay. Flee. But where am I gonna put this? I was thinking of adding him to my base, but he would notice that quickly. So, we are gonna build a secret cave to build him in, underneath his house. We've got a little secret base here. I've got a bit of bamboo that I stole and that pillar. The problem is though is that we're just one block away from his thing, so if he mines any of these blocks he's going to discover it. We just need to cover it up with stuff. The first big thing I decided to steal was one of his lampposts. But this little room was not going to cut it. I was going to need a much larger area, so I started digging out a big cave, where I rebuilt the lamppost. I also decorated the room with some sandstone and vines, which were left over from my base. And I made a pretty sick secret entrance inside his own basement. And we just press this button, run through here, and it's water stream. And this takes us into the secret lair, so I've rebuilt the two things that I stole in here. So while digging around I also found a couple stone bricks, and if you mine them, there's just a room in here, by the way, with no entrance. Like, this tunnel doesn't go anywhere, there's just a room with nothing but 2 frogs in it. So I think it's only right that we steal his frogs. Could you walk any slower? Okay, great, now you guys can just sort of hang out here, I guess. We still needed more information on the Against America cult, like who are their other members, what are their next plans. Everything about this cult was incredibly secret, their members, their motives, but they were openly looking for new members to join. So we recruited Onyx FL, who before this had no involvement in any American group, and he went undercover as an AA member to find out information about the AA. And this worked. We found books with the name ZSKV written in it, who's the admin of the server. And he found their base of operations. There's this van which sells completely legal substances near my house, and it has a secret basement. But what we found out was that the secret basement has a secret basement, and this had the symbol of the Against America cult. Ramen just built a new weird thing in his base, and this is like the perfect size, so I think you've got the gist of what we're doing by now. I was about to hop on to steal another thing, but I checked Blue Map just to make sure that Ramen was offline, but I found out that he was not only online, but also in some place underneath his base. I immediately knew he found the cave, so I logged back on, only to find myself in the secret cave. Thankfully he had left, but when I got back to my base, I found someone waiting for me.
Hey, this is just for you!
Ah, served notice. good. How many of you have been served by this court of law for petty larceny and theft, stealing, and robber and breaking by heart, and also robbery? Signed the court. What did I steal?
Well, so, I was at my base, right? And earlier, right? I was on, right? Actually, just a little bit before you got on, right?
Sure.
And I was like, wait a minute, I put that thing there. Then as soon as I get back, I'm like, hey, wait a minute, someone unput that thing there. And a little while ago, I had noticed that one of my lamps was missing. Whenever I'm sad and have my heart broken and all that, I go and sit by my frogs.
Sure.
In their little cage. And as I was digging down to them, I happened to come across this very elaborate stealing room. And we only have one suspect.
And who's that?
It's definitely Emerald.
Emerald. So you think Emeralds has been stealing stuff from your base?
Yes, obviously.
I don't think I've ever been more scared in my life. I don't know why he thinks it was emeralds, but I'm just gonna roll with it.
All right. So here is the crime scene, if you will. I'm pretty sure this path led to something.
Yeah, it seems weird that you just build a path off to nowhere. I don't see why you'd do that.
Exactly. You go right over here to a missing streetlight. First occurred.
Are you sure you didn't just forget to build one?
I would never. I'm not forgetful ever. The most damning piece of evidence. Very, 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 very damning. We just walk right in here, And then, wow!
I found the streetlight.
Yeah, exactly. And we found the other thing. I don't even know what it is, but I built it. We're still
you?
pretty early. No, I can't build a cave this good.
Right. So it was probably someone who's a good builder.
Yeah, exactly. So I think our suspicions people are you, obviously, Emeralds, obviously, and Peachy Banjo.
Yeah, that's the weird thing. Why are they growing chorus fruit down here?
Yeah, exactly. And I don't think they stole that. I don't think I ever built that.
Ramen is clearly misremembering here because I did steal chorus fruit from his base.
You are a suspect, so we are going to need you here on the court date whenever we serve the other people, the other.
So we're gonna have a court case now.
Yes, because we obviously don't know who it was.
Yeah, I obviously plead not guilty.
Obviously.
Because it wasn't me. Yeah, I hope you find the culprit, and yeah, let me know when that court case will be. Can I also just point out that earlier, I literally logged on, stole a part of his base, logged off, and then for some reason he thinks it was emeralds? Okay, well this kind of changes things. Honestly, I didn't think he used those frogs at all. I just stole them because they were funny. I feel like the only plan here is to keep stealing things, but to put them in different places. Cave was made out of sandstone and like vines and stuff. And if you just look at my base, you can kind of see that I build out of a lot of sandstone and vines. So it's not really like... That doesn't really help my case here. So now, welcome to Secret Lair number 2. This one does not have any of my building materials in it. And for the first thing I'm going to steal to put here, it's this little house that Ramen built. But the thing is, this is a really complicated build, so instead I'm using a mod called Limanica that allows you to create schematics of builds and then recreate them in other places. This is like the perfect mod for exactly what I'm doing in this scenario. But I've never used this schematic mod before, so I'm just sitting there in Ramen's base, just watching a YouTube tutorial trying to figure out how this mod works, and then he just logs on halfway through me stealing it. So I just dig into the ground, terrified, hoping Ramen doesn't spot it. I attempted logging out, but you know how suspicious that would look if he logs on, I immediately log off, and then he finds a half-destroyed house. So I just panicked and broke the rest of the house while he was there, like 50 blocks away. I managed to get away into the cave and start rebuilding it. But then Orange just shows up,
Well, what do we have here?
who thankfully is my teammate, but he's kind of blowing my cover a little bit, especially that Ramen is still online.
I was on Blue Map because I wanted to see where Onyx was. And I see you're at the courthouse. I'm like, oh, I'll go say hi to Bean. I just see your name tag just pop up from the ground. How'd you get a creaking head? What?
I killed a creaking? Can you also just not tell Ramen about this? Ever?
Yeah, of course. I got you. He was right outside as well, but I got you.
A new faction has appeared on the server. This one is called The Wall, and they're building a bunch of walls around the server, which us Americans should be in support of, but no, they've been putting annoying signs around the server, and we can't have another granola propaganda situation again, and I'll be damned if I ever back down to an organisation named after a Pink Floyd album. I was going to need some help from here on out, so I recruited the rest of America. That's Leon, Daniel, and Aaron, the guy who found me earlier. So have you heard what's happening with Ramen's house?
Someone stole a part of his base, apparently. What the? A trap?
Yeah, so parts of his house has been going missing over the past couple weeks.
Gosh. What the? What the? Wait.
Yeah, it was me.
Ah. Oh. Hold on, Ramen, get on, we got him. This is the plan all along.
Oh wait, yeah, Leon, he did tell us that someone stole his house.
he was like, there was a building here before. He was claiming that we did it for some reason.
And we had a blast stealing stuff. His whole base is like all about stuff with the creakings, and there are like weird creaking golems. We stole nearly all of those. A bit of road. We stole the letter R from the sign, which stands for Ramen. We stole his bedroom.
We didn't want to make it noticeable.
What do you mean not noticeable? There's a massive hole in his house.
Yeah.
Now we've got a proper entrance. We place this lever down here, and a piston door opens up straight into the base. Well, I thought that entrance was secure, until it completely disappeared a few days later. Like, what? Okay, the stuff is all still here. We're all fine. But all the redstone to make the secret entrance has been removed, which makes me worry that someone's discovered this. But it didn't take long to find out who did this. Yo, who destroyed my little house near the potato farm? Is that the one with the creaking head? Yes. Oh yeah, I found that earlier. It's underground. Len, shut up, he's gonna find it! Thankfully, I got him to be able to stay quiet and delete those messages in exchange for diamonds. You can't really do anything with bribery these days. But then Ramen outsmarted me. He showcased a new house he built on the Discord, and this looks exceptionally stealable. So I went over to break it, but when I started mining it, I came very close to dying. Oh, that's a bomb. Okay. Okay. Right. So this was a trap. Thankfully, the bomb had been built incorrectly, and it did not blow me up. How many bombs did you put in here? There's so many. Okay, finally. Got rid of them all. Look at how many minecarts there were. Plus 3, there's 30. 30 minecarts with a 10. That would have killed me if that went off. That definitely would have killed me. But hey, if this entire video is stealing stuff from Ramen's base and putting them in other places, then how about we steal the landmine and rebuild it in a different part of Ramen's base? And don't tell him. But first I wanted to set off a smaller bomb to find out why it didn't work, which was a good idea because it actually is really difficult to get a TNT minecart to explode instantly. Well, until... Ah, that one works. I didn't expect it to be so strong. That was only 2 TNT minecarts. I also found out later, but TNT minecarts are banned on the server. But like, Ramen started it, trust me. And also, I ventured to a faraway mountain range to collect sculpt sensors, which can trigger redstone just from a noise. Even something as subtle as an item dropping on the ground can trigger it. So, really good for building traps. This nearly went horribly, as I accidentally spawned a warden. Oh, there's 2, okay. Is that gonna spawn on? That's spawning a warden. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh no, oh no, oh no, I got that wrong. Wait, no, I need to mine this. Come on. Oh. That was close. It's natural land formations. Totally, there's just a big arrow pointing straight to the ground. He is 100% gonna check that out. I can see why you wouldn't want to break blocks because it might seem like a trap, but it's you don't have to. He just lands there and blows up like. Oh no. Now there's just a giant crater. No, yeah, all my stuff's gone. Arrow, my poor arrow. I was at an all-time low. Not only had Ramen's bomb managed to blow me up more than once, but I had lost all of my items, including half of the resources that were part of Ramen's house. But screw it, I decided to steal the half of it that was left anyway. After getting my stuff back, thank you, I decided to do some more investigating and find out more about the AA. And I came up with a perfect plan to find and trick members of the cult. Welcome to Strides SMP Trivia Game Show! Some people asked for some more interdimensional trivia game show episodes, so we're bringing it back, but this time the game show itself has travelled through dimensions. Or some bad excuse like that to explain this in relation to Unhappy Bean lore. Anyway, the server's doing a charity fundraiser for Pride Month. We'll have lots of members all online at once. Oh, great, but at 3 AM. Thankfully it lasted for 12 hours, but by the time I woke up there were only 3 people left online, and 2 of them were members of America anyway. But whatever, let's just run this stupid game show.
Yay!
We got Strides SMP, we got Real Life Trivia, we got Minecraft, we got other video games, and then Closest Answer Wins, where everyone gives an answer. Vienna is the capital city of what country?
What is Italy?
Incorrect.
New Zealand.
No, it was Austria.
Dang it. Okay.
That makes sense. I was video games. You're fine.
Why do you keep going the hardest ones?
I mean, the hard one.
Whoops. No, this one's actually a challenge. And can you stand right here? Okay, survive this bucket
This is gonna
crunch.
get bombed.
No points awarded.
Minecraft 2.
Okay, which one of these is not something that a witch can drop? Sugar,
Okay.
fermented spider eye, stick, or potion of water breathing?
Do I get a phone call?
You know what, sure.
Oh, so you're using your one phone call on a 2-point question.
Lils,
Yeah.
do you think it's water breathing or fermented spider eye?
I know exactly which one it is. It's fermented spider eye. Which can drop any potion if it's drinking it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Lils. I'll go for fermented spider eye.
Correct! That is the first question correct of the game. Okay, before the show, I had everyone send in a picture. I am going to send you one of the other 2 guys' pictures.
And I have to guess who sent it?
Yes, you have to guess who sent it. Who sent that? Who sent that in?
I'm gonna guess Kipper.
And you guessed correct.
Video... Stride one.
Okay, what is your address?
I want the point. Are you streaming, Lils?
Yeah.
Oh, you're streaming.
End stream!
Yeah.
End your stream!
Not ending the stream. Oh
End
my
your
god.
stream!
Live on stream. We dock skip from Z.
I'll pass this one to Lils Jack.
What is Kipper's
Alright,
address?
I gotta give Kipper's address, right? Yeah. Alright.
You know it,
Yeah, sure, that's correct. How many pentagons are on a soccer ball?
1, 2, 3.
Do you just have one in your room, Kipper?
I think he's cheating.
Oh, well.
How is that? I've never had a soccer ball. I have no idea. They're quite big, but I mean, 12.
That's correct. It's 12.
Well, even number. It's just not. It was crazy. I'll go video games 2.
Okay, right. This is my favorite one.
Hold on. How many games are there?
In Splatoon,
Oh, no!
characters are able to shoot what substance out of their gun?
Ink.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yay!
But this is where my evil plan comes in. See, the Against America cult had spelt the word vulnerable incorrectly on one of their signs, so this whole game show was actually a test to see if Kipper was
Video
a
Games
member
3.
of the cult. How do you spell the word vulnerable?
No! Ah!
What is it? Spell the word what?
Vulnerable.
Vulnerable.
Okay, does Kipper have to answer
Yeah,
first?
Kipper has to
Yeah,
answer.
okay. B-U-N. Von.
Incorrect.
Vulnerable? No, well, it's not even B-U-1. I don't know.
Noted. Kipper may have ties.
VULNERABLE.
Dang it.
That's correct.
Yeah!
How many hairs does a strider have? Okay, so the answers have run. Kipper says 6, Lil says 8, and Oren says 2 million. Yeah, Lil's 1, the answer was 14. The final one. How many centimeters are in a mile? Okay, Kipper has gone.
Maybe I should have known. Maybe I should.
15,000. Lil's is gone. 1,000. Oren is gone.
I had a shot.
9,500. And the winner is Kipper.
What?
It was 160,934.4.
Yep. I was trying to remember. I got confused.
Yeah,
like,
centimeters are not big.
miles
I'll
per
remind you
yard.
guys.
Yeah, I was like.
And now it's time for the big finale. One last thing. One giant thing to steal from his base that would send a permanent message. If you mess with the States mess with you. I'm stealing the giant creaking statue. This one was surprisingly difficult. There were heaps of glow lichen which would only drop if you mined it directly with a silk touch pickaxe. So I ended up losing a few of them, sadly. Oh, and I did this while on a call with the guy who just spelt vulnerable wrong, and he had no idea what I was doing. Now, it turns out, I'm not the only one stealing things. Someone has stolen that one Phantom's entire house.
Zed stole Phantom's house, and now we're trying to get it back.
And now I lost.
And this
where all
time,
this stuff-
we don't know who it is, or where it is. And then, in retaliation to this, Ramen's house has been stolen as well, by an unknown enigma called Kaitu Dan. And they rebuilt it 200 blocks in the sky above where it used to be. Okay, I'll let this one pass because it's just funny. And as I was walking through the Nether Hub, I noticed that the giant strider that was there has also been stolen, and a sign was left hinting that it was stolen by a group called the GMT. What? Greenwich Mean Time? And I'll be damned if I ever back down to an organisation named after a time zone. And some of the members of America just got a book and quill in their base, basically hinting that there's a mole in America working for someone else called the Boss, who is supposed to be the leader of the AA. So, who is the Boss? And there are some theories that ZSKV is the guy who stole Phantom's house. Is he also Kaitudan? And Ramen has been connected to the wall. Is he behind everything? Who is in charge of the GMT? And what is everyone planning? Why is Joe Stryden back? What is going on? One of the problems with creating stories on unscripted Minecraft servers is that sometimes they don't really have a satisfying ending. America is mostly disbanded now, but me, Leon, Daniel, and Oren are still friends. We actually did a video together on Oren and Leon's channel called 4 Guys 1 Gas, which you should go check out because it's funny. Without America, Against America has been quiet the past couple weeks. I still don't fully understand what this whole nonsense storyline was in the end, but I don't think anyone does, and that's what's truly special about this chaotic SMP. Ramen never got around to making that court case, so with all loose ties wildly untied, I decided to do the right thing and put all of Ramen's stuff back into his base. And Ramen will never know it was me. I actually have something that I wanted to show you. It's easier.
Here's trouble.
What did he say before? What is up, my skibbity exclusive man, unhappy bean? Anyway,
What is that? My skibbity exclusive man, unhappy bean?
You don't know how much you made me jump right then. Follow me. Here's all your...
Ooh, wow. Did you just see the... Look what I just sent you on Essentials.
You're kidding. You're kidding me. You're telling me you knew this whole time?
Yes. Hold on, I think I have more.
So you saw me when I was breaking that house?
Yeah, basically. Look at the blue map and be like, Beans under the, Beans at your base, or Beans under the courthouse again. And I'm just like, I know what that means. Well, I want to continue to see what he does, and you know, if this is like for a video, you know, I'm gonna let him continue with that.